For this week's study, I'm going to discuss product lifecycle management. What it is, what it's for, how it applies to the market, and how to implement it to your organization. What is product lifecycle management? It can be interpreted in multiple ways. For instance, SimData defines it as a strategic business approach that applies a consistent set of business solutions in support of the collaborative creation, management, dissemination, and use of product definition and information across its extended enterprise, and spanning from product concept to end of life, integrating people, processes, business systems, and information. PLM forms the product information backbone for a company and its extended enterprise. The PLM Technology Guide defines it as an all-encompassing approach for innovation, new product development and introduction, and product information management from ideation to end of life. PLM systems as an enabling technology for PLM integrate people, data, processes, and business systems and provide a product information backbone for companies in their extended enterprise. ProductLifecycleManagement.com defines it as the process of managing product-related design, production, and maintenance information. PLM may also serve as a central repository for secondary information such as vendor application, notes, catalogs, customer feedback, marketing plans, archive project schedules, and other information acquired over the product's life. And finally, ARIS defines it as a process or system used to manage the data and design process associated with the life of a product from its conception and envisioning through its manufacture to its retirement and disposal. PLM manages data, people, business processes, manufacturing processes, and anything else pertaining to a product. A PLM system acts as a central information hub for everyone associated with a given product, so a well-managed PLM system can streamline product development and facilitate easier communication among those working on or with a product. A more detailed look at what PLM software tools can actually do. PLM software can manage design and process documents, construct and control bill of material records, provide an electronic file repository, include built-in and custom part document metadata, identify materials content for environmental compliance, permit item-focused task assignments, enable workflow and process management for approving changes, control multi-user secured access like electronic signatures, and export data for downstream ERP systems. Some marketing developments driving PLM are as follows. Outsourcing has led to long design and supply chains, dispersing product development, manufacturing, and support activities over different organizations, often on different continents. Managing this truly extended enterprise is difficult. The functionality of products is increasing, making their development and support more complex. The advent of total solutions as opposed to discrete products exacerbates this situation. The competitive landscape in a global marketplace is more intense and is shrinking windows for product development. Consumers are increasingly demanding customized products, which are more difficult to develop and support than standard products. Both regulation and deregulation are adding pressure. New product and safety regulations are increasing the need for oversight and compliance insurance. While corporate deregulation has led to the breakup of large organizations with well-defined responsibilities, these are now replaced by numerous companies, contractors, and subcontractors with blurred relationships. That last bit is something I'm experiencing now at my current job. This is the biggest convoluted mess I've had to deal with as far as contractors, subcontractors, and what companies work for whom under what umbrella. This seems to be becoming the norm more and more, at least in my experience. Some benefits of PLM are as follows. You get faster time to market. You get improved cycle times, less errors, less need to scrap and start over, greater productivity, greater design efficiency, better product quality, and decreased cost of new product introduction. Insight into critical processes, better reporting and analytics, standards and regulatory compliance, improved design review and approval processes, improved communication, reduced product costs and greater profitability, better resource utilization, and improved integration and communication with extended supply chain. Any company can benefit from PLM in many ways. Among these are improved quality, streamlined operations, greater efficiency, and financial return on investment. According to AMR Gartner, return on investment can be broken down into three categories, each occurring at different time intervals. immediately, within the first year, and well into the future. Infrastructure savings accrue immediately after go-live, often the result of improved collaboration and better IT efficiency. Improvement in established operating metrics accrue 6 to 12 months after go-live based on widely used and generally well-benchmarked operating metrics. Strategic competitiveness impacts accrue 3 to 5 years after go-live, and it includes savings on internal programs and process as well as improved strategic position. Some elements of PLM are product data and information, the design chain, documents and their associated content, requirements such as functional, performance, quality, cost, physical factors, interoperability, and time, product and project portfolios and product families, assets like machinery, equipment, and facilities, in-service information supporting after sales, program and project management, visualization and collaboration, component supplier management, digital manufacturing, product definition information authoring, product analysis, validation, and simulation, service manuals, user guides, and assembly instructions. Some steps for properly implementing PLM are as follows. Assemble a cross-functional team, define and prioritize objectives from a business perspective, develop timeline and set realistic goals, identify solutions, evaluate options, select vendors, develop a roadmap, and conduct phased implementation. Some best practices for PLM are develop iteratively. Although it is always best to know all the requirements in advance, this is often an unrealistic goal. Therefore, do not spend an inordinate amount of time upfront on requirements and design without user validation. Manage requirements, and always keep in mind the requirements are set by the users. Model visually. Utilize diagrams and mock-ups as models, create visual prototypes, and get user validation before developing any method code. Don't spend a significant amount of time developing specs without prototyping the solution. Use components. Breaking down large projects into manageable pieces. Look for small wins that provide business value. Verify quality. Always make testing a major component of the project. Control change. Ensure that changes are synchronized and verified constantly. Divide implementation into phases. Create phases that provide business values and can be deployed independently. Build a plan for each of these phases that includes goals and be sure to give priority to important or high-risk items. Use references. Writing Effective Use Cases by Alistair Coburn is a good resource. Use cases as a foundation. You will most likely write two types of use cases, high-level and detailed. These use cases are a foundation for documentation, training material, and test plans. Something of note that can also tie into PLM is the ADA model for advertising. Products are most likely going to be manufactured for mass consumption, and it is important to market it correctly or it will not be sold, thus leading to the demise of your product and your company. The ADA model consists of 4 sections. Awareness. Something is used to attract the reader's or viewer's attention. In a print ad, it might be a photograph or illustration, bold type, white space around the art and words of the ad, or the ad size. In a commercial, it might be images, sounds, and voiceovers on the screen. Interest. Some information such as details, price, or availability is provided to create interest in the product being advertised. Desire. Something is used to make you desire the product. A celebrity may appear in the ad or commercial. The images and language of the ad commercial may suggest that you will benefit from the product. Action. Something is done to urge to act now. There may be a time limit on the sale price or a limited supply of the product. Some points to take away from this. PLM tools seem to be very effective to use in any business. They seem to maximize the productivity of the company and its product while reducing the overall cost and providing a higher return on investment. A side effect of this, however, is with increasing use of PLM tools in the world, it adds more to the increasingly competitive global market, causing people to have to work harder and release products faster. This could potentially result in faulty products due to a race to release rather than taking the time to ensure the product is efficient ahead of time. The recent debacle with the premature release of Street Fighter V is a good example. Of course, like all things, it can't work if it's not implemented correctly, and care should be taken that everything is done properly to be effective. In my opinion, I personally see that PLM models can be used in accordance with the ADA model, due to the marketing and advertising of the product being created as part of the product's life cycle. Other than the increased competition in the global market resulting in a premature and faulty product, my research has not uncovered any significant negative consequences to implementing PLM tools in an organization.